Good morning, students. Today we will continue with the workbook exercises. Remember, we were doing the workbook exercises of lesson 3, plants that eat and other wonders. So we'll continue with those exercises today. Let's see what's the first exercise. It's about the writing practice and it is telling things the cat dislikes. So it is telling about what a cat does not like about. First thing, I dislike dry toast as I cannot swallow it. Yes? What is toast? It is a baked bread. It's a hard enough. So the cat does not like to eat dry toast because cat feels some problem in swallowing it. Okay? The second thing, I do not like dogs either as they bark at me or try to bite me. We often find dogs chasing cats. So cat never like dog. Yes? Cats never like dogs. So we can say they do not like dogs when they are barking or when they are chasing to bite them. Now we have to use this imagination and we are being given two situations. We have to write 2 to 3 lines. Now first it is saying things a lion in a zoo dislikes. Imagine a lion is there in the zoo and what that lion does not like about. Second thing, things I dislike. Okay, you have to tell what you dislike. So I've just taken some examples for it. We can say things a lion in a zoo dislikes. It dislikes being caged as it cannot roam around freely. Yes, in a zoo there is a limited space for lion to roam. So it cannot roam as freely as it can roam in forest. Second, it dislikes the crowd. Crowd means the people who come to see a lion in the zoo. Why? Because they are mean. Mean means somebody who is selfish. Mean means selfish. Loud. Loud means they talk a lot, they make noises, which an animal who loves to live in the area of jungle, in the forest, would never ever like because they never hear human voices there. They live in their own serenity, lonely place, they enjoy their life in their own environment. Here they find human voices a lot and annoy it. Annoy means something which is making you troublesome, which is troubling you. Annoy. Okay? So they dislike the crowd in the zoo because they are selfish, they speak very loudly and they are irritating or disturbing or creating problem for lion. Now things I dislike, if I consider you as a kid, what two things a child will dislike? First thing, of course, I dislike needles as I'm afraid of needles. What do? You go to doctor and what do you say? I'll not have injection. I can have the medicine, whatever the bitter taste could it be. Yes, I could have a medicine of that bitter taste, but I will never would like to have injections. So that's needles. Second, I dislike snakes because they are very scary. Scary means you get afraid of. Okay? Now, second exercise says rewrite this story the past form of the underlined word. What we have to do? We have to rewrite the same story as it is, but we have to make the underlined words into past tense form. A wolf thinks of a plan. He finds an old sheepskin. He puts it on. Now he looks like a sheep. He walks into the field and joins the sheep. Now look here very carefully. It is talking about the past tense. A wolf thought of a plan. Things will become thought. He found. Now finds has become found. An old sheepskin. Put will remain put. Put is always same in all the three forms. Yes, present, past, past participle. Put. So he put it on. Now he looks will become looked. Now he looked like a sheep. He walked into the field. Here walks has changed to walked. And joins has changed to joined. And joined the sheep. Let's see next paragraph. In the evening, the shepherd comes to get his flock. The sheep start lowing when they see him. The wolf also opens his mouth, but a howl comes out. Howl means the sound which is made by a wolf. That is called howling. Like cats mew, dogs bark. Same way wolf howl. What does sheep do? Sheep mew. Okay? Okay, beta. So, I'm sorry, beta. Sheep bleat. Sheep bleat. The wolf also opens his mouth, but a howl comes out. The shepherd realizes he in a wolf in sheep's clothing. Now the shepherd understands that a wolf has come down wearing a sheepskin. But a sheepskin is a skin of the sheep. And what did wolf did? Wolf wore that sheep so that everybody will think I am a sheep. I'll go in the crowd. I'll just kill the sheep and eat them away. But what happened? That sound by mistake came out of wolf's mouth. That moment, shepherd realized that this is not sheep, this is wolf. And what did he do then? He beat the wolf with a stick and the wolf ran for his life. Okay, so let's see how the words will be, past tense. In the evening, the shepherd came. Comes will become came to get his flock. The sheep started lowing. Start will change to started. Started lowing when they saw him. Saw is the past tense of see. The wolf also opened his mouth. It is past tense of open. But a howl came out. Comes has become here came. The shepherd realized. Realized means understood. It's past tense of realizes. Realized he is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He beat him. Now here the beats will remain to beat. The past tense of beat is beat. He beat him with a stick and the wolf, what is ran? Ran is the past tense of run. The wolf ran for his life. So runs will change to ran. This is how we have to do this exercise. The underlined words have to be changed to past tense and we have to rewrite the story. So children, I hope you enjoyed this story as well as learning about the past tense. I hope you all are doing your homework regularly and you are able to understand what I am trying to teach you. Okay children, so keep doing your work regularly and keep taking care of yourself. Thank you everyone.